Hey everybody, it's Becky and
Charlie.
Welcome back to another video in our wedding playlist. So in today's video, we're going to talk about something really fun. We're going to talk about our cupcake tasting. This was one of the things you were really looking forward to.
Yes.
I was looking forward to it too. And it came up like really fast. We thought that we were going to go a few weeks, maybe a month after we actually went. But we called up and asked about like when it should be, and the place that we are getting our cupcakes from was like, we are already booked up for tastings. We need to get you in ASAP because of the timing of your wedding. So it happened sooner than later. And so we went, we tried a few different cupcakes, and we chose a cake and some cupcakes for our wedding this summer. So we went to Simply Sweet Cupcakes, which is located in Egg Harbor City, New Jersey, and they partner with the venue that we have chosen for our wedding, as well as a few other venues in the area. So they do a pretty they're a pretty busy business, I should say. They were actually featured on Cupcake Awards on the Food Network channel. They were winners of season 8. So I'll leave their info below if you want to check them out. I don't know if they like ship anywhere, if it's just like local, but I'll leave their information below. And we got to go over to their shop and, like I said, try some cupcakes. So going into it, what were some flavors that you thought you would like to try, or did you have any flavors you wanted to try?
I had no idea about the flavors. I was looking to try a whole bunch. You
just didn't care. You're just like, give me some flavors to try and I'll try it. Yes. Except for, I will note when we went in, they did ask us if we had any allergies or anything like that, and you do have
intolerance. Yeah,
a peanut intolerance. So any of the stuff we tried did not have any type of peanut in them for obvious reasons. We don't want the wedding to go south real quick, you know what I mean? Yeah, that happens. I think we mentioned that in our tasting video. But I went in, I did have a request going in. I wasn't sure if they could accommodate it. You guys know I love Disney. I love going to Art of Animation and getting the Little Mermaid cupcake or it's called the Mermaid Tail, I think, cupcake at Art of Animation at Disney World. And I wanted to see if they could try to imitate it a little bit, which means they would have had to put it's a vanilla cupcake, a coconut icing, and pineapple filling. We have a cat walking by as per usual in a video. They do not have pineapple filling, and I think they had coconut, but they said because of the time of when they deliver it, they might have some issues with the consistency of the coconut. So they could have done something similar, but since it wasn't gonna be like what I was envisioning, I just said throw us some cupcakes. So we're not gonna have anything that imitates the Little Mermaid cupcake, but that was a request or a thought I had going in. But we did, they did give us a little variety. They gave us 7 different cupcakes. I am going to put a picture of them right here and read them off. We had a raspberry almond. Now, it wasn't actually almond because, like I said, Charlie does have an intolerance to almond, but it was like an almond extract, yes, excuse me, that helps make that cupcake. We had a lemon cupcake, a triple chocolate cupcake, a strawberry shortcake cupcake, apple pie, cannoli, and lemon raspberry, which was kind of like a variety that they had out that day. They have a whole bunch of different flavors, but those are the ones they just set out in front of us, and we tried them all. We ended up having the same 3 that we really liked, but very quickly, I'm just gonna go over the ones that we had and just give our opinions about them. The raspberry almond, you didn't really have that one. We didn't want to risk, even though it wasn't like an actual almond, just in case. But you did have the icing off of that. So how did you like the icing?
Icing was I thought it was good, and it's really sweet.
Yeah, it was a sweet, it was a white buttercream. So the raspberry almond was like a buttercream icing, a vanilla cake, and it had raspberry filling. I did try the whole thing myself. I am not big on like fruity flavors when it comes to like cupcakes. So those are my least favorite, spoiler alert. But I did like the icing, and I would, if I could, put it on another cupcake. Then we had a lemon cupcake. It was, I believe it was it was a lemon cupcake, I believe. And I'm gonna leave, like I said, their information below in case I am wrong here. But it had lemon filling and a whipped icing. I'm not a fan of whipped icing, and I'm not really a fan of lemon, so I didn't really like it. But it was a good lemon cupcake, if you like lemon cupcakes, in my opinion. What did you think of it?
That was good. It was like a kind of like a lemon pound cake with a lemon on, like a lemon flavor on the inside.
Yeah.
Like a lemon filling.
Yeah, but it wasn't a favorite. Then we had triple chocolate. We actually tried the triple chocolate first, and that kind of set the bar for everything because I love chocolate. I don't know how, like, you're more of a...
Yes, I like chocolate.
He likes chocolate. I think you're more of a vanilla cupcake type of person though. But it was chocolate cake, chocolate icing, and buttercream chocolate icing on top. And I mean, it was a hit. It was...
Yes, instant hit.
Loved it. It was hard. I knew it was going to be hard to top. And then we did try a strawberry shortcake cupcake. It was like a strawberry flavored cupcake, I think. It had whipped icing, which was a whipped vanilla ice cream, and strawberry filling. Me, not big into like I said, the fruity flavor. So it was good if you like that type of flavor, but I wasn't a fan of it.
I thought it was good, but it definitely needs to be one you have a drink with. Because the way they had to make the filling for the cupcake part, add the extra strawberry flavor, it kind of like dried it out some. So if you have something to drink with it, it's good. If you just eat it by itself, you might get a little dry mouth.
Okay, so then we had, and this is not, I just wrote these in order. This is not the order we had them, obviously. We had tried one called apple pie. It's a vanilla cupcake. It has apple filling, and I believe the icing on this one is a sweet cream cheese type of filling, like on the type of icing you'd probably get on like a carrot cake cupcake. And they did have carrot cake there, but I didn't try that one. But the apple pie one, everything about it, 10 out of 10. Would recommend. It was great. It doesn't even go with the theme of our wedding, but we liked it, and it was one of our favorites.
Yes.
Then the next one was the cannoli cupcake. It was a vanilla cupcake. It had like a white cannoli type of like filling in the middle to imitate a cannoli. I'm trying to just get through this video so it doesn't become a billion minutes long, so I am really stumbling on my words today. And it had a chocolate buttercream icing. That one's pretty good. I'm not like big on like cannolis and stuff like that, but it was a vanilla cupcake with chocolate icing. That's a combo I like. It had some, good icing in the middle, and it was a hit for me. How about you?
Usually when you have the cannoli, it has the good initial flavor, and then you kind of like, when you get toward the end, it's kind of like, all right, it's not as good at the beginning, but this one, it had that initial flavor, the cannoli throughout the whole thing, if that makes sense.
I know what you're saying, and that you described it perfectly. I couldn't have described that better. Like when I have an actual cannoli, I necessarily don't want another one, but when you have one of these cupcakes, you want another one. Then the last one was the lemon raspberry. It was a lemon cupcake with a whipped vanilla icing, and then it had raspberry filling. Once again, not the type of flavors I like. It was decent, but I wasn't like crazy about it. What about you?
Wasn't bad. I mean, if it was one of those things where you go to a buffet and it's free, yeah, I'd get one, but otherwise I wouldn't buy one.
So then we had to pick like favorites, and we could have like tried other cupcakes and tried different flavors because like I said, they have a whole bunch, but we just decided to choose out of the ones that we tried, and we could actually mix and match a little bit. We could take one actual cupcake, one icing, one filling, and make our own cupcake. So that's how they told us to try the cupcake, like try like a quarter of it, then kind of like mix flavors together to make combos for yourself. And but there were 3 that we've mentioned that really like stood out, and we didn't think there was anything we had to adjust to. And like I said, we could have up to, I didn't mention this, we could have up to 7 different types of cupcakes. But the more you choose, the less you actually have at your reception, and the less chance someone has of, like, if you really want the lemon one or the triple chocolate one, if you only have a dozen of them, the first 12 people could come up and pick those, and then there's less of a chance. So we ended up going with 3 flavors plus a plus a small 1-tier cake that I will get to in a second. And the 3 cupcake flavors that we chose were the triple chocolate, the apple pie, and the cannoli. I am going to insert pictures of them right here for all of you guys to see. And those were our favorite. They just, like I said, they really stood out. And then we had to pick our actual cupcake. And so, not our cupcake, our actual wedding cake, which is gonna be 1 tier. And it's basically there just so we can have something to cut for the photo ops. But it is going to be a completely different flavor. So there's gonna be 4 options at our reception. And we kind of like mix some flavors together here for this one. So we are going to do a chocolate cake with the vanilla icing that was on the raspberry almond cupcake. That was like the sweeter vanilla icing that we tried. And we're gonna put strawberry in the middle. So kind of like a chocolate strawberry cake. Yeah, yeah, if that makes sense. It is going to be, I'm going to put a insert of a picture in right here. It's gonna be an insert of a 3-tier cake, but our wedding is going to be a beach theme wedding. So we're gonna have 2 Adirondack chairs on the top of the 1-tiered cake. And then of course the icing is going to be white. And then there's gonna be like fake sand that's like edible that they put on it. And then they'll put some fencing and seashells on. I've already bought the cake topper and everything off of Amazon. And it will look kind of like the picture that I just put up. And they will set everything up at our venue. So that was our cupcake tasting. It was one of the, I'm not saying everything, like a lot of this wedding's been stressful, but this was one of like the really like fun things that was like I wish, like it's gone, I wish we could do this part again. Like it was one of like my favorite parts of this wedding so far. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have been watching this series, I hope you will stay tuned. There's gonna be a lot more wedding videos coming out where I share more of the details. I'll share, you know, the moment I actually got the dress that I actually have, and some really fun things leading up to the day. And actually after we get married, they will, like, more stuff is gonna get revealed in due time. So anyway, take care, stay safe, and have a
5-star day.